Hey, test. I think that should be fine.
I'm sorry, after everything you've done for me, what you've done for me, you killed me is what you've done. You've signed my death warrant. And now you want advice? All right, I'll give you advice. Go to Mexico and screw up like I know you will, and wind up in a barrel somewhere.
I mean, I can see the post. It's not instant. It took 2 minutes 30 seconds, I think. I think it checks every 5 minutes. I can't remember what Zoom we have this on. So that doesn't seem right. As you can see the bottom of the Visual Studio Code window. And that just looked weird because it's cutting off the top. But I mean, that is accurate to this. Was I right? The casting tools modify block not having the tag for the fluid mover. I haven't even checked, to be fair, and it's not tag based anyway. It's part of the casting, like block interactions with each other thing. So it should just hook into that. That's what it said on the fluid mover. Yeah, it definitely doesn't go in. It's not tag based anyway, so it would just be a case of where I haven't re-implemented the sided stuff, which does seem odd. Modify now supports fluid manager. I must have tested it. Fluid accepting. So it should accept it. I have liquid XP I need to put in the modifier. I mean, it wouldn't even put anything in it. sure I did it with this. Or maybe I just added it and just didn't bother doing any support for it, maybe? Yeah, it's definitely not going in. Except in tanks 1 and 2. Which is correct. No one expects experience. Does the actual controller work? I mean, if this works, this is even weirder. Yeah, I mean, that works. I mean, what did that do? Oh, that picked up the Mark 9. Surely it doesn't need to be fluid accepting and fluid sending. But it shouldn't be able to pick it up. I mean, technically it shouldn't be able to pick it up, but it should work exactly the same as the controller, which is a fluid sending block. The thing is, I don't want it to be both, because I don't want you to be able to take out like adjacent fluids, really, into other blocks. Oh, there is actually an error. Index 2 out of bounds. Index 2. Oh. I think it's literally just that. It's because I copied it from the other block. That didn't work either. I mean, it is open now. I'm guessing there'd be no error. No. Fluid move over and clock, yeah. Oh, I see it. 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 We want it to be on input and output. Oops. There we go. The only problem with it in this way is non-experience in that. Like in the first tank. So what we might do then is only allow insertion in the sort of first tank. Well, tank 1, which is technically tank 2. So you can take out from both, but you can only insert from this one. That takes out experience. That takes out the iron. And then that should put an obsidian into the right-hand tank. Yeah, so we'll just do that. That's fine then. Do not understand how this keeps coming up. I also don't know how to get rid of it. So molten XP still goes in the first tank with the fluid. No, you won't be able to put it in with a fluid mover. Or do you need to be able to put... Maybe you do need to be able to put it in with a fluid mover. Hey, welcome. I just don't think that's too much of an issue. Not being able to put XP in. I guess it is, because if you want to use it as a player. I guess we could just make it open to both. I mean, the idea of the fluid mover anyway is a little bit OP. The fact that you can move it into any tank. Should I start by adding the no chat verification mod when I do a pack update? No. I don't want them in the packs by default. Again, it's client side, right? And it only affects a small percentage of people. As much as it affects me, I still think that should be a client thing only. I'm waiting for I'm waiting for this a long time. You're going to be waiting even longer. There's still so much to do. It's the right one. Yeah, this is the right one. We'll do that. As I say, it's not the greatest solution. Because it means I don't want the fluid move to actually respect all of the rules of the tanks. Because otherwise you won't be able to extract from the mixer input tanks either. So I can't just make them follow the rules exactly. Let's go back to this. I have no issue with the mixer with moving fluids out using fluid mover. Exactly. But that is not the behavior of the fluid mixer. Because the mixer only allows inputs in those 4 tanks. But that's what I said. The fluid mover actually breaks a lot of the rules that are in place that casting follows for pipes and its like own interactions between its blocks. Because it is a pain to empty the mixer out if you can't pump out. But I can't remember how we did this on original casting. Was that ever the way it worked? Could you pipe out of the input tanks? I can't remember. Or was that just a fluid mover job as well? Actually, it might have been a fluid mover job. God, this base is a mess. Hey, welcome. Well, you did blow it up with TNT. I did. I can confirm that I did do that. But I also rebuilt it. We're just going to carry on here. So this is what I'm working on in a minute. It's deemed the energy chapter, but it's not really energy. We're moving into infinity storage a little bit, and then Ender IO. And firecrafting. So this is the current recipe for Grains of Infinity, which I'm not sure. So it's obviously the firecrafting from Ender IO. And then eventually it will turn into Infinity. Hopefully. Fingers crossed. Please. Soon. Hello? There we go. And then it turns that block into compressed cobblestone. Because the matter block is matter ingots, which are made from matter balls. So it is expensive. But I have actually left a note because I'm not sure if this is okay for balance. It should be fine because you could basically, I would use the first grains to make the storage block. And then as soon as you've got an infinity cobblestone drive, you've got all the cobblestone you need to make matter balls anyway. So I think it should be fine. But we'll soon see. And all this is just emerald. Which is, yeah. Wondering if this is enough. We need to get a depth charm 5 as well. Which takes us to the brown and black layers. So that's where we're heading now. I'm not sure what order that's in. Brown and then black, yeah. And then we want to add lead. What was lead for? Mysterium. Let's see. Guessing this just takes ingots, yeah. So I don't know if we need lead necessarily. The thing is, you can make this and cast it. Which means you technically don't really need this. Actually, you do, because that would be how the diamond mesh is this now, not this. So actually, we probably want to do. Actually, question is, does Ender IO Alloys Furnace allow components to be copied? Don't remember seeing it if I did when I did the Ender IO support for CubeJS. Is smelting true? That's the only option. So maybe we don't want to use this because I don't want to lose enchantments, really. This could definitely be used for the Death Charm, though. That can go there. That can also come up. That can come up. This becomes an emerald mesh. That becomes that. Then maybe we do that for the charm. Don't need stone car. Don't need the Cerner generator. We've done the chassis. Still haven't done the nether. Or infuser. Be probably worth getting here. Sag mill we need as well for the grains. Still haven't got geowas yet. Oak wood. Don't know what that's about. We probably don't need any of this. Actually, that cleans up the quest book quite a bit. We did that. That's all fine. I think we could do this here. And then we'll just say it can be made both ways. Something like that. Move all of that over. And And that goes in there. Placement for glass, that's fine as well. And this is also fine. I suppose the question is, do we want Prismarine or do we want to use Iranite? I think we're using Prismarine somewhere else. Using it for the base tier seeds. Maybe we leave that as is. And then I want to go through the whole power chain. Which gets us to how far? So we still don't have Nether Stars at this point, so we can get to Spirited, maybe? Oh no, we can't do Spirit either, so we can go up to Niotic. Plus, technically, you don't need the previous tier, do you, either? Wait, are we getting diamonds yet? Oh, yeah, we are. So we could do that. So that would be the depth charm. I can't remember if it's alloy smelting. And then this will be I'm sure we'll throw that in. It's not the right one, but Endorito. Make it like 3 of each. What is wrong with that recipe? Oh, I missed the energy. Energy can be where is it? Here? No, it's after this. We'll make it. I think you should have a lot of power at this point. So, what's the actual capacity? I think technically you should be able to make any of these. We just say that one, 2560. So we'll do that. somehow open the FPS overlay. And for whatever reason, now it won't close. What is this? They've changed the controls to all R. Fair enough. Now we've reloaded. Now we should see the recipe. Or we get another error. I definitely didn't forget to save it. How to create Enderite alloy smelting. Did I seriously miss another? Oh, I did. I missed experience as well. Okay. Don't think it needs to give experience. I wouldn't mind. I literally built this add-on for Ender.io. I can't remember half the stuff in it. Oh, there we go. Perfect. And we'll throw that up there, and that has to come off of here. Like straighten it out like that, maybe. I don't think we're going to go through the whole chain of energizing stuff. I think this is just enough of power to know where you're going with it. And then see, I'm thinking with Geo Wars as well. Obviously, they do like every resource, right? So we've got a bunch of. Oh, look at that, groups with a nice order. That's really cool. I didn't know I did that, but I'll take it. So that's like every or so whether we should do. So the option one is just to entirely use GeoWars for resources, but I don't really like that because I think you still want to. I don't want to make the strainers completely irrelevant. So I'm wondering if we do something like using either the GeoWars like the shards with the ore pieces inside the mystical agriculture or infuser to create like additional wars. Because like at the moment it's quite cheap, but this could just become ore pieces. I think. Well, I'm pretty sure it could. I mean, we can test it. I guess. See what it looks like. I think that feels quite different. And we should have a schema for this as well. So our result, let's just do copper first. And then the input, we will do We could do... Eight? Is 8 unreasonable? Yeah, I think the Aura Fuse is part of the machine add-on thing. Oh no, it's actually base this is agriculture actually. And then we want to do something like let's do so just called that Geo War Copper Shard, yeah. And then I guess we could just see how this looks. I think even HNN could do ores and blocks now too. Yeah, I mean, I don't think HNN's going to make it into this pack. Because ideally I would probably do a little bit before this. I think adding it now could probably damage progression too much. But that didn't work. Which is amazing. Oh, it did work. This is broken, report to dev. So it doesn't support item stacks. Why does it not support item stacks? Is it me or is it mystical? Or infusion. List of sized ingredients. It should definitely I can't remember the size ingredient support components. Is there any recipe here that uses components? I guess not. I guess we could try like item off. I don't think that will do anything, but what's it complaining about now? Was some bizarre reason to put that up there? So I think size ingredient has two things. I think there's size ingredient and size component ingredient or something like that. Definitely no component there. Yeah, it doesn't work. God, whose idea was it to make the strainers things components? I'm guessing there's no way that what is it called? So like I can't remember the name of it. I'm sure it was sized ingredient component or something like that. Sized ingredient mixing. Sized ingredient wrapper. Helper. Don't think it's any of that. I'm pretty sure we've used it. Well, that idea's out the window now. So what do we do instead of that? Well, what we do is we ignore it. And we just carry on like this. So obviously we're doing emerald drops from black stone. Make all that emerald, black. There's 6. Wait. Yeah, it needs to be whatever this tier is, yeah. Which is, yeah, tier 6. And then we remove that. Not the way AI actually knows the IDs of the recipes. I have no idea how it knows them, but it does. Something like that. It's got to start like heating up. Okay. So how's that? That's 50. I think the ore infuser just does need just to make it useful. That gives us 50 quests there, which is a except for the first quest line, which is less. I don't mind that quest line. I think that looks quite good. Obviously, we haven't really utilized Ender IO too much yet, but it's like dipping your toe into that. This is gonna have to drop something, but I don't know what. I just know Pro.js was updated. Oh, that was giving us the creative issues, right? No, it wasn't creative. It was to do with creative. It was the certain items wasn't showing right in JEI. It's not even a 26 branch for Pro.js. which is not ideal. Yeah, it was any item that was so the way JAI works is it filters out duplicate item entries. So for example, the strainers ore pieces, right? Obviously these are all the same item. So you have to explicitly tell JAI that it needs to render these items with those data components on them. Otherwise it will error. Well, it doesn't error, it just doesn't show. And then you get the default one, which is the one that complains and tells you to report it. This one. And for some reason, Pro.js was intercepting that sort of stuff with the creative menu, because obviously you need to do that as well to show them in creative. I mean, that's the main thing, is to show it in creative. And then JAI usually pulls from that. Yeah, I think this is probably fine. The thing is, I think this will be ancient debris. Yeah, we don't have netherite yet. Actually, netherite needs to come from netherite, really. Soul sand? Trouble is, I don't want to add like think about adding like a soul dust, but there's already like 2 of them. Oh, there is actually a soul dust. It's not really useful though. So we could do the the brown stone to get this. Smelt it into soul sand. Oh, we've already got soul stone. Yeah, we totally do, yeah. What on earth are we going to use the brown stone for? So this will be ancient debris. No, what's it called? It'll be like netherite ore piece. Yeah, it's actually the correct here as well. So that recipe's fine. We'll go H debris to scrap to netherite. Need to do the wither as well at some point here. They're like a... Oh, there is a wither, but... Again, though, the wither would make sense to come from nether stuff. Well, we haven't got soul sand, though, right? Pretty sure, anyway. We got this recipe, but this can go. It's just duplicating piglins. We could summon piglins. Maybe that's an idea. Yeah, let's do piglin trading. That'd be quite different. We'll just remove that. Yeah, there is actually a trader for it, yeah. Or did I ban it? Oh, I did ban it. Maybe they're just working it. But these are... Oh, yeah, so this might be an issue. Oh, actually... No, I think this should be fine. And what do they accept? It's just gold, right? Which I believe we can change. Okay, so first thing... In the dimension, I'm pretty sure you can change the piglins if they convert or not. I don't think it's noise settings. Biome? It doesn't look like biome. To be fair, the biome is saying you can spawn all this stuff, which I don't think is true. Could have sworn it was in the dimension. Is it here? Gameplay? No, that's not it. It's definitely a vanilla thing. Dimension type. It is in dimension type. Maybe we just need to add it. Piglin's safe. Many fields have been migrated to environment attributes. What? Piglin Safe is now Minecraft gameplay Piglin Zombify. What is that, a command? I mean, if it's a command, this makes it easy. Gameplay Piglin. No. Okay, so we need to... What is an environmental attribute? Environmental attributes control visual gameplay features depending on dimension, biome, time, and weather. Alright. How does one do this? Whether piglins or zombies... whether piglins and hoglins zombify. By default, true. What the earth is this? Didn't expect to be in the winging mode already. So I think so by the looks of it, we just had to add an attribute. Yeah, here somewhere. Oh, here we go, attributes. So I guess we just add it here. And it was called Piglin's Zombify. And now we make that false. Maybe that works. You do it world creation. No, you better not do it world creation. That's not ideal. Well, I mean, it didn't error. There we go. Loves it up there. Okay, so that's step one. Step two. What do we make the piglins like? Pretty sure that's a tag. Piglin loved. Loves everything. Wait, can you give it... You can give it any of this? No. Maybe it's not piglin loved? Piglin food. That's definitely not a tag over there. Bartering is the same flavour that takes shape, blah 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 blah. There must be a way of changing it. Bars will now give correct number of items, tweaks, chart books, never at hose. I must be going mad, I thought it was a tag. Alright, let's look up IntelliJ. Show me the pig. Interact, mob interact. Piglin AI.mob interact. Get item in hand. Item stack. Admire gold item. Can admire. Can admire. Piglin body. Item stack. Player held item stack. Is Piglin currency? Self-lock item.get is Piglin currency. Piglin AI. Oh my god, this is a rabbit hole and a half. Piglin.ai.bartering item. Bartering item is bartering equals items.gold ingot. It's actually hard coded. That's absolutely insane. So you can change everything about a piglin apart from the item. Why would they do that? As would anyone expect, right? Well, that's ridiculous. And the worst thing is, it is public actually, so it is actually surprisingly simple to change this if we wanted to code it to. So can I just do like piglin.ai dot barter an item equals something? Surely that would work. Let's just have a look. Yeah, why don't we do that? I guess it depends how. I think it would be cool to not use gold. I think. Isn't black gold oil? They're called black gold oil, right? Yeah. Do we have oil in this? No. Take it, there'll be nothing that adds oil either. I mean, we could go down this massive tangent here. Blackstone to oil. Oil to. I like the idea of black gold. I think that'd be quite funny. And then black gold would be what you traded. Black gold to bartering. And then that will give, so we could move that to brown. We could create an oil drop. Leave that there for a minute so we don't forget that it's actually already on that. Then we could do blackstone to oil drops to black gold to barter into maybe soul sand and stuff like that. Maybe that's the way of doing it. Let's make a mix it really quick because I'm sure that will work. Let's probably put this in mod pack utilities. Because that is definitely a mod pack utility. Why is it not showing it? Mod pack utilities. Right. And then we'll go mix it. And we'll call this Piglin AI Mixing. And we have to do this. One of them. Probably want to do that. And then that's what we want. That should give us that. We'll do that. And then we'll do the same again. And we should just be able to do that. And then in here, that maybe. I have the piglins will barter for, e.g. Minecraft Fire Charge. No, Minecraft Gold Ingot. And then I think we want to do it on a config loaded really. Actually, maybe we don't want to do it like this. I still can't believe this isn't a tag. inject. And this becomes like built-in registries. Get value. Like that. We'll add the mix in as well. Like that yesterday updated Architects Exodus and Skyfrox both got new updates later in 24 hours. Yeah. Sounds about right. I gotta be honest, I haven't seen a lot of people playing it yet. The FTB one. Seems like a really neat idea. That is how you spell piglin, right? Sure. Unique, maybe shadow. You wanted to know. Add those. Well, I mean, this might work. Let's just run the game first. Technically, nothing should have changed. Expected critical error was encountered. Let me guess. Can't read the config before it's loaded. Is that what it's going to be? Shadow field bartering item cannot be unique. Let's try that. Skyfog was even worse because I updated. Wanted to copy the change, so I got a new update, so I need to update it again. The old double update. I don't think this is going to work. Oh, maybe it will. There's a new update set. I love the updates. So let's try it. I don't think this will work. I'm not entirely sure though. Let's just try that. It's because either that mixing was doing nothing or it was actually working. Yeah, see, that didn't do anything. I don't know if you can actually set it then. Quite a lot of things changed in Pro.js. It has a GUI where you can specify what folder it should scan to generate the dump. That's pretty useful, to be fair. I do like Pro.js. I think it's quite good. Let's try that. That should now actually give us the accessor. It has a toggle to generate LLM. No clue there's a convert button. I don't know what it does. So I guess you could feed that to what some sort of AI, and it would see what all the classes. Okay, that's a good sign. That's not working. And then if we give it a diamond, it totally works. Okay, so that was a bit easier than expected. Right, so we've got that name placed now. And then the last thing, which should technically be the easiest thing, will be the loot table. According to the tooltip, it generates hints and agent-related files. Interesting. The only AI stuff that we really use here is to make it useful is the autocomplete stuff. I think that's like the most useful time-saving thing that there is, especially for mod packs, because you're kind of doing your own thing anyway. This one? Yeah. So we need to get the loot table. Guess it's called like bartering.json. Minecraft loot table gameplay piglin bartering. I hope everyone remembered that. Okay. So now it has that. Sometimes you need to find files too, yeah. But I had this, so this Copilot one, I accidentally cancelled it, so I lost all the auto-complete and stuff. And I noticed it more than I thought I would, to be fair. Especially for like silly things like removing recipe IDs and stuff. Just to be able to auto-complete the whole thing it is easy. Let me just confirm that that's the right place. Yeah, Minecraft loot table gameplay. Piglin bartering. So let's just no bonus rolls sounds about right. So it does already drop soul sand, so that's good. We'll just keep 2 entries in there and then work it out. Why can't I delete this? So that should be fine. I'll wait to find out. The Piglin Trader is a separate mod. Is it? Easy Piglins. Oh yes, that is. Yeah, we'll probably add that then. So we only want to see soul sand and nether bricks. Soul sand. Well, I think it's worked. Soul sand, soul sand. Okay, so that does work. I bet it's just doing basically what we just did. Give piglins different items to receive different loot. Oh, actually, that is different. Find a list of items that piglins are attracted to. By default, it separates vanilla bartering into 3 tiers mapped to gold nuggets, ingots, blocks. This is from 1.16. Oh no, it's on 26. There's a source code here. Yeah. Mixing. Piglin mixing AI. We know that one. Get loot table for barred item. I like that. That's clever. Because, yeah, all they're doing is referencing the item and getting a loot table based on the item instead. The Piglin Barter Manager. Build loot tables. Why did it add a tag then? Oh, unless that's for their own stuff. It's quite a small mod. And I'm pretty sure this can entirely be done in NeoForge without like any differences. If only there was one for villagers like this. I'm shocked they haven't made this for Forge. To be fair, none of their mods are for Forge. Campfires cook mobs. Sounds amazing. It's all fabric and quilt though. Very tempted to actually port this, because I actually do think this has got a lot of potential. Oh yeah, first comment FTP, yeah. That would have been for what, Stone Block 5 months ago? It's created 8 months ago. Bloody hell. Time flies, eh? Unless they're using it in that pack they've got now. The Exodus one. Custom Village Trades is in the pack, so I'm guessing they're using that. It doesn't do piglins by the looks of it. Well, it's an interesting concept. And maybe we can, if we need to, we might be able to do something like that. I actually don't think there's an issue really of just using an item, because we could just give them I'm going to say bronze coins, but I don't think bronze coins really fits the nether part. I guess the question is, what do we use? It's going to have to be a custom item, right? Oh no, we've already decided we're going to use oil drops. Right, okay, fine. So we need oil drop. So we have black gold nuggets and ingots. And then we'll have an oil drop. And then we need the custom fluid for that. Just be oil. It's black 00000. I think it is. And then we just need to block. And then we can reboot. Add the update for mod pack utilities. And then we'll see what that brings. And we should be able to do the config. In here. Black gold. So let's see if this works. Should. Where is he? Where'd he go? Not where he went. Doesn't look like he's looking at it, does it? Oh no, it worked. 12's way too high. There's also... Oh, did we get Neverbrick? I was just going to say, we haven't had Neverbrick yet. But it is definitely dropping. Yeah, it does seem a little bit high though. 4 on 1 probably a bit more reasonable. Plus, I'm pretty sure doing it this way. Yeah. Sets this correctly as well. Yeah, so that's good as well. If we go back here. And then we want to change the strain one first. To that's brown. And then we'll do oil drop. Yep. Which comes from the black. That's actually fine as well. We'll just confirm this works, it should be fine. And then in a tank as well. I think I know why that's doing that. Wait, does the makeshift fuel not do that? Oh, I guess it's the alpha. Probably have to do that. That goes that way now. And then we could do something like we're gonna do the ingot, I think. Oh, we could do nugget actually. And then we could do the oil in a strainer with gold. Should make us like a block. And then it'll be Summon Piglin, something like that. Alright, I think we'll probably call it there, to be fair. Because we are making progress on this pack, slowly but surely. We are getting somewhere. Is there anybody on Twitch we can raid? No, not really anyone streaming. But yeah, we'll call it there. Thanks everyone for watching. Yeah, see you next time. See ya.